Welcome back. I'm Black, he's Lancelot, and this is our official Hot Pursuit movie review. I watched it. You watched it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Alright, then review it.
If I'm Lancelot, does that make you Arthur?
Nah.
I'll be bad best friend in this case. Oh, well. Yeah, I watched it. Right off the bat, I give it a 5.5 out of 10. It's not a comedy that's bereft of comedy, I guess. I mean, there's some laughs, but it's not a good comedy by any stretch. Brief synopsis without any spoilers. Stars. I'd say it stars Reese Witherspoon, a police officer whose father was a police officer. Classic. Oh, he was a great officer, great servant of the people, and she's found herself on kind of in the doghouse. She's doing the evidence locker because she got a little excited in the field. Had an incident, which is my favorite part of the movie. We'll get to that when we get to the spoiler section. But so that's where we find her at the beginning of the movie. Enter Sofia Vergara, who's the wife of a lieutenant in a Colombian drug trafficking thing, and so they're in protective custody because the husband's gonna snitch, and so Reese Witherspoon gets sent with a big black guy to go. She gets the big gig to go take the wife and the drug lord to Dallas. There must be some other part of Texas. So it seemed like it was like 3 hours or something away, whatever. Maybe Houston or Austin, I don't know. Not familiar with Texas, but so that's pretty much the point. The whole movie is basically hour and a half of the two of them trying to make it to Dallas. But I mean that's pretty much. I mean, there's other characters in it, but for the most part, it's predominantly just Sofia Vergara and Reese Witherspoon. And other characters come and go, but the majority of the movie is just the two of them. It's a buddy. I call it buddy cop movie. They were both cops, but it's the same idea. I mean, you got the straight-laced Reese Witherspoon, and then you got the. If you've ever seen Modern Family, she basically plays the same person in this one. Sofia Vergara plays a Colombian, and she's very loud and obnoxious. So, if you like Modern Family, you're gonna like her in this movie because she plays the same character. But what do you think of the movie?
Unlike everybody around me at the movie theater, I was not having a good time. I was laughing.
Everyone else is laughing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to understand the time that I went to the movie theater and the people that go to that movie theater at that time.
Which movie theater did you see there?
AMC. I seen that at AMC. That's my spot. That's where I go.
Naturally.
But 4.
Oh, 4. Okay. Is that the lowest review you give it?
Yeah, 4 out of.
What'd you give Paul Blart?
Paul Blart was probably a 5 or a 6.
Okay.
4. It's a 4.
It's not a good movie. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily disagree with you.
It's not funny.
I thought parts were funny. I like Reese Witherspoon in it.
It's not funny. Yeah, I give it a 4.
It's tough. It's tough when comedy's so bad.
It's really, really bad. Worst movie I've seen this year.
Wow, worse than Focus. What'd you give Focus?
Focus
was a bad movie. Focus wasn't even a comedy. It was just bad.
Worse than Focus. Worst movie I've seen.
I can't agree with that.
This year. It's
it was
bad.
Not. There was points where it was at least humorous when they were.
It is bad. I mean,
let's spoil it.
No, I gotta get the age group. I gotta do my age group. If you're between the age of 15 to 40,
you're gonna like.
You won't like.
Oh, 50. What? You're 15
if you're
to 40.
If you're 40,
if you're younger than 15.
If you're younger than 40 years old, you're not gonna like this movie. It's not funny. Remember that?
I mean,
it's not funny.
Well, they're definitely not appealing to a young demographic. There's no millennial action here.
I was trying to understand what group they were trying to
women
capture.
And then they brought it out on Mother's Day. They were trying to get a big Mother's Day kind of turnout because they're both female leads.
It was not.
They're not young. I mean, it wasn't good, but I don't think I didn't hate it as much as you did. I mean, I wasn't dreading it continuing. It just, I wasn't sad to see the end come, but
that was probably
I'll tell you the worst part of the whole movie is the after credits. This movie has after credits like other ones where they do blooper reel.
I left.
More famously like Rush Hour. I stayed, and it's not funny. The blooper reel is bad. I was like, oh man, the blooper reel is even worse than the actual comedy in the movie. Ooh, don't stay for the blooper reel.
Well, it's a 4. Don't bother seeing it.
Oh, I mean, I think we agree there. I wouldn't watch it. I probably wouldn't watch it on TV if it was on either.
It's a
It's a pass, really.
It's really bad. It's really bad. It's like I don't understand like who. Like you're reading the script, you're like, yeah, this is what I want to do. It's like, whatever. That's it. Spoil it, man. I'm done.
Oh, okay.
I'm done.
You didn't like when they were pretending to be deer, making noises.
I
You're laughing right now.
No, it's like the thing is like
It's dope comedy for sure.
it's not funny.
It was funny. It was like laugh, funny. It's not like, oh, that's great.
Go ahead.
But
Go ahead. Tell him.
so
I'm
basically,
done. I'm done.
I get see. This is why I guess disagree a little bit. I thought Reese Witherspoon's character was pretty good. I felt like she was solid. It's just I feel like Sofia Vergara wasn't bringing anything to the table.
But noise.
Her character, they didn't have a good relationship, like interacting. It wasn't like they were, like pretty much. I'll sum this movie up. There's a scene where they pretend to be lesbians to trick a guy, and it's just really awkward and like super weird. I'd say that pretty much encapsulates the whole relationship that the two of them. They don't have a good chemistry. It's a weird dynamic. It's not good. I think Reese Witherspoon's character. I think Reese Witherspoon was good in this movie. I don't blame her for it. She was solid.
Her accent was great too.
I mean, it wasn't great, but she's solid. I mean, she knows how to act.
I'm sure she does. I'm not saying she's a bad actress. I'm just saying the movie itself.
Oh yeah, I'm saying it's bad, but I'm saying I don't feel like it was her fault. I feel like it was decent.
There was 2 people in that movie.
Yeah, one of them was.
I blame both. I blame both of them.
One of them was really bad though.
Both of them are bad. It's a waste of my time.
It was bad. The Sofia Vergara is. It's not. She's just not good for a comedy like that, where she's complaining the whole time, and it just wasn't working out. I mean, like, wow. But I'll spoil it, I guess. So basically, turns out, so Reese Witherspoon, our police officer, she and the black guy go to their house, and then basically they end up getting in a gunfight with two guys in masks that show up. Later turn out to be 2 police officers. The 2 police officers chase throughout the movie. I don't really know either actor, but they're both TV actors. You'd probably recognize if you watch it in TV. They're both been on a lot of TV shows. And then while they're doing that, the husband gets shot.
That's right.
And also the black guy gets shot. But then enter 2 Colombian guys. Then they're trying to fight too. So they get in a kind of a 6-person shootout, whatever. And Reese Witherspoon has to end up saving Sofia Vergara. They run off. They take a car, just the 2 of them, to escape. So that sets us on the path of going to Dallas. So let's get to Dallas. And so those other 4, the two Colombian guys and the 2 police officers, they're trying to get them the whole time. And they're not bringing a lot to the table. I mean, they're like real villains. They're not humorous at all. It's like a comedy, but these 4 guys, they don't do anything. They're useless. They're not funny. They're not menacing.
It's like the whole movie.
Yeah, and so it's like I felt like that was a missed opportunity. You could have at least a humorous villain, but it's just like, wow, I don't really care about these guys. I keep forgetting they exist, and then like when they pop back up, like especially the Colombians. At the end, it's revealed that Sofia Vergara actually was paying the 2 Colombian guys because she was trying to escape because her husband was snitching. She didn't want the husband to snitch. And I'm like, really? I mean, wow, I didn't even care about those guys. I forgot they exist, and they came back. I'm like, oh, here they are again. But the cops were no better. And that's really the only characters in the movie you see. Well, then I kind of like the guy. Reese Witherspoon had a love interest for like the second half, and he was all right, but his real claim to fame, I don't know that actor's name, but he was Riggins' brother on Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Riggins. But yeah, it's not a good movie. But the one scene that I did laugh out loud, pretty early on.
Enlighten me, please.
Pretty early on when they show how Reese Witherspoon got in the doghouse.
Yeah.
And she's at like a college campus, and the guy shouts, "I got shotgun." And so she hears, "I got a shotgun." She tases him, and he must have spilled like liquor on his shirt because his shirt catches fire, so he's getting tased on the ground burning. Turns out he's the mayor's son, so that gets her in the doghouse. But I thought that was hilarious because you expect to see people get tased. I never seen someone get tased and then lit on fire from the taser. Yeah. So I chuckled at that. And Then I chuckled again when she did it to her boss later. That was funny too. Apparently I'm a sucker for a taser / burning, but few and far between real like laugh out loud. I mean, there's some smiling, some like wow, this is not funny, chuckling, but not a lot of laughing. That was probably the first time that they showed her hitting the young buck with it. That was definitely the only time I genuinely thought it was entertaining. But I don't know if I have any other scenes to mention. I mean, that really was a synopsis. I mean, in the end, they end up being buds. In the end, you know, I mean, there's not a lot of plot. The plot is nothing to write home about at all, and the development's not great. But I mean, if nothing else, I mean, it's at least a 2 female lead movie.
Yeah,
it's a little different there. I mean, you don't get a lot of buddy.
I guess you're right. You know, he got dropped on a holiday weekend, and he was competing with like superhero movies, a bunch of guy movies, and he wanted to put something light out there. But man,
I mean, definitely no age of outline.
It is bad.
As you think? No, it wasn't a good movie at all. I don't think it's for anyone really. I definitely would say pass.
Pass on it at the movies. Pass on it on Redbox.
Did you have a favorite scene?
I just wanted.
Did you have a least favorite scene?
Anytime she was talking.
Oh, Sofia Vergara.
Oh,
she was
my goodness.
I mean, attractive women.
But
both attractive women, but
it headache.
Comedy element, it wasn't working out.
It was like you know.
Most surprising thing, Reese Witherspoon, this big actress. I don't know really clear why she did this movie.
I don't know.
Sofia Vergara, obviously, get what you can when you're TV show star.
That when they were in that senior bus store.
Yeah.
Those group of people is probably who that movie is intended for. Seniors. What? I'm telling you, man.
They don't direct comedies to like 75-year-olds.
I'm telling you, nobody was at that movie theater.
Unless it's like grumpy old men. Grumpy old men.
It was nothing but old folks at the movie theaters.
Really?
Yeah, and they were laughing out loud. They really enjoyed it.
I mean, get you through the day, I guess.
I did not.
It's not good comedy. It's definitely not in Get Hard's class. Get Hard's the best comedy of the year, I'd say.
So far, but it wasn't that good either.
Yeah, but it's a lot better than this.
Oh, yeah.
It was a solid movie. I mean, you got 2 actual comedians in the movie.
Oh, yeah. Comedians do what comedians do, but
make decent movies.
That's it for me. I can't say another word about this movie. It is bad.
So, not your favorite Reese Witherspoon movie?
No, it's not.
What is your Reese Witherspoon favorite movie?
Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde, okay. Same kind of idea. But it worked out much better. See, I think she's better by herself.
What you got?
Wow was pretty good.
Sweet Home Alabama?
No, Wow was pretty good.
Yeah. She's got another one coming out where she's like
hiking.
Hiking trial, yeah.
But she got another one she's got another one coming out where she's hiking? Yeah. I don't know. If it worked once, I mean. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's a pass. It doesn't really, as you can see, we don't even have a lot of good commentary about it. Even usually bad movies, we can figure out things to poke for that. But this one, it's just, when a comedy goes bad, there's not a lot of humor in criticizing it. It just didn't work out. Try better luck next time. But unless you're a big fan of Reese Witherspoon or Sofia Vergara,
leave it alone.
Definitely pass. Tell your friends to pass on it too. Tell your enemies to go watch it. Second half really picks up.
Don't even do that to your enemies. Leave that movie alone, man.
It's that bad. No,
really
not even to your enemies. Oh, okay.
It's really bad, man. It's really bad. It made Chappie look real good.
Oh, Chappie. Chappie had Hugh Jackman in it.
Yeah. I'm done.
All right. With that, as always, please feel free to leave your comments below. Don't watch the movie. Please don't watch the movie. And subscribe to the channel.